Okay, you have demonstrated a lot of love for Paterson. You really love Paterson, don't you?
I do. Paterson is home. It's the only home I've ever known. I was born at St. Joseph's Hospital, and I was raised in this city by a proud, strong, single mother from Syria, along with my brother. And here's where I plan not only to raise my family, but to help improve the lives for all families in the city of Paterson. So I have a passion for Paterson, and my purpose is service.
Okay, why is Paterson so special? You can find everything here. Is this a very interesting city?
Yes, it's special because of the people on 21st Avenue, Arturo, El Cementia, like the people in South Paterson, all the establishments that have opened up, the people in the Lakeview section that I grew up with, the people in the Hillcrest section, the people in the East Side section, people in the Riverside section. We have so many different cultures in this city that have come together and have created this mosaic that I am proud to call home.
Okay, from your point of view, what is the main problems that Paterson is facing right now?
Public safety and property taxes. As long as people know that they can feel safe walking the streets of Paterson, they'll be willing to shop in the streets of Paterson. They'll be willing to move to Paterson. They'll be willing to raise their children in the city of Paterson. So we have a plan to address the public safety issues. We have a plan to address the rising property taxes in Paterson, and I can elaborate on that later.
Okay, you live now in Paterson, you grew up in Paterson. Tell us about your childhood here.
Sure. I had plenty of friends. I had Colombian friends, Dominican friends, Peruvian friends, Jamaican friends, Arab friends, Turkish friends, and that's what made me who I am now, because of the multicultural exposure, learning about different people, but not only learning about different people, appreciating people, understanding different people, knowing that we're all the same. We're here in Paterson. We're all trying to improve our lives, improve this state, improve this country. Growing up, my friends and I obviously wanted to do better than what we were given, so we went to college. I went to Seton Hall University and I graduated at the top of my class, and then I went on to Columbia University and earned my master's in public policy and administration. And I've been teaching at several different colleges for the past 14 years. I was elected to the Paterson Board of Education to 2 terms, served as the president of the Paterson Board of Education, and now I've been on the city council for 2 terms, and I was elected city council president this past July.
Okay, and how do you get involved in politics?
Well,
what motivated you?
In 1988, I was 14 years old. Gail Yanarelli, a good friend of mine, she lives on Lakeview Avenue, she said, I got flyers for Michael Dukakis. He's running for president of the United States. And I said, I think my mother might be voting for George Bush. She said, here's a couple dollars, just pass out the flyers. So I took the couple dollars, passed out the flyers, and I've been hooked in ever since.
Okay, what about your years at Seton Hall University?
Yes, sir. I enjoyed Seton Hall University. I always recommend people in Paterson to go, as long as they have a scholarship, because as you know, Manny, it's a very expensive school. Your daughter went there. Very expensive school. But I was better because of the education that I received. Coming from a Catholic background, Seton Hall's a Catholic school. There was an emphasis on Catholicism, on religion, so I understand that part, being Catholic and raised that way and going to church every Sunday. So I understood that as far as what the mission of Seton Hall was, but I also got a great education because I was exposed to so many things at the campus. And ultimately, I made the Dean's List every semester and graduated valedictorian. I graduated summa cum laude with the highest honors.
Okay, what do you think that, from your point of view, what is the future of the city of Paterson?
The future of the city of Paterson lies within the people of Paterson. That's why I believe in the power and the promise of Paterson, because of the people on 21st Avenue. We're looking to create a special improvement district here on 21st Avenue. I was able to secure the funding for it from the Paterson Restoration Corporation. A special improvement district essentially is like what they've done in Times Square in New York, Bryant Park in New York, Journal Square in Jersey City, where you focus on some of your priorities, whether it's safety, cleanliness. The business owners come together, and that's what they address. We're doing the same thing in South Paterson on Main Street. We're looking to do the same thing on 10th Ave. They're doing the same thing on Sandy Hill. Merchants, residents coming together in the best interest so that stakeholders say they want to improve their portion of Paterson.
Okay, you're married and you just got a child.
Yes.
Right? Are you planning to stay in Paterson to raise your child?
Yes, we are proud. My wife is not an original Patersonian, But now she is proud to say that she's a Patersonian. She's originally from Brooklyn, New York, and she has a passion for Paterson just like me. We're going to raise our daughter to have the same type of passion in this city.
Okay, you're now in a very expecting moment of your political career.
Yes.
You are the president of the City Council of Paterson.
Yes.
What is your next step?
Well, my next step, and people know I've already taken out petitions for mayor because I feel like the experience that I've gained, 2 terms in the city council, being elected to 2 terms in the Board of Education, being the chief of staff for Senator John A. GENTE, being a legislative aide to Congressman Bill Pascrell, working on various campaigns. Now I feel as if I know all the issues in Paterson and continue to learn most of the issues that I may not have known before, and will address them with the experience that I've gained in all of those positions.
Okay, we saw recently during the day that a gang attacked a person and robbed him. Where was the police in that case, and how is the safety in the city?
Part of the plan that we have is to implement a program known as focused deterrence. It's worked in Philadelphia, where police will focus solely on areas where you know there's gang problems and gun violence as well. So you put all your resources there, and Philadelphia has seen a significant reduction in their crime rate. So is Boston, so is Stockton, California, and Madison, Wisconsin. So it's a best practice that's worked elsewhere that we hope to implement here in Paterson.
Okay, anything else that you have to add to this interview?
Well, I will have to say this, that I said it earlier, my purpose is service, and I have a passion for Paterson. I am blessed to be in this city. I'm blessed to have been born here, raised here, and now hopefully be more of the leader that I believe I can be and others believe that I can be as well. I am encouraged that this city has so many ethnicities. Latinos, African Americans, Arabs, Turks, Italians, Irish, Jamaicans. People from all over the world came to Paterson for a reason. So I want to make sure that those people that came over from all parts of the globe get a return on their investment, have a better quality of life, have somewhere where they can raise their children and their children can raise their children. This is Paterson. We're a proud city. We're the first planned industrial city in the world. We have so much history here, so many inventions, whether it was the submarine or the steam locomotive. So our history is not something that should be buried in the past. It should be promoted in the present and built upon in the future.
Okay, so we have a future for Paterson.
We certainly do, sir, and I want to be a large part of that future in Paterson.
All right. Thank you very much for this interview, Sayegh, and good luck.
Thank you very much, and I appreciate the opportunity.